All right, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what it's like to live in the dorms at Boston University. Okay, Boston University's campus is not like a typical campus because we don't have a lot of green space because we're built in a city. So BU's campus is actually a really long street called Commonwealth Avenue, and all the buildings, classrooms, dorms, cafeterias are placed along Commonwealth Avenue. The dorms are spread out along Com Ave from East Campus to West Campus, and there's a couple in between, like Warren and Bay State. I was put in West Campus my freshman year, and I had a wild time living there. My roommate, Jing, was never there, so I never got to meet him, but it wasn't all bad. I ended up making a documentary about it called Jing Who, which I made it without him knowing, and I think it's pretty hilarious. I recommend checking it out. It made its way around the BU memes page, so you know I'm famous. People did recognize me. They'd be like, "You made that documentary," and I'd be like, "I did. I did make that documentary." Each dorm is a mixed bag. I don't think there's a perfect dorm. I think it's really great to be placed in either. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased because I lived in West, so I love West the most. It also happens to be the closest to my classes, so I like that. But each dorm has some good and some bad. For example, West Campus dorms don't have any common areas, which means that you can't do as much social stuff in West Campus dorms. But we do happen to have West Campus's dining hall below us, which is really wonderful in the winter because you don't have to go outside to eat, which is beautiful. But then there's dorms like East Campus, which has beautiful places to hang out with friends. There's couches on every floor, but you have to walk to go somewhere to eat. There's a lot of great things that happen when you stay in the dorms freshman year. Everybody gets an RA who's really cool and organizes a ton of exciting events. Every month there's several events that you can go to with your floor. I became really close with my floor and we actually hung out a ton. We had some midnight snowball fights in the winter, which was super fun. All freshmen are placed in a dorm for their first year unless you're a transfer student or you have the initial option of living off campus. But I personally recommend living on campus even if you are a transfer. My best friend now, Quentin, was a transfer. He lived on campus and now he's living with me here. Anyway, me talking about freshman dorms isn't going to give you the full picture, so come on, I'm going to take you guys to a freshman dorm right now. I'm going to show you what it's like. Hey all, alright, I've brought you to a freshman's dorm.
Hello.
This is...
I'm Maya.
And she's perfect. So she lives in 1019, which is the dorm that lives directly next to West Campus. And she's going to show us around her dorm room, and her roommate are going to talk to us a little bit about the roommate process, finding a roommate, and what it's like to live in the dorm.
In to our dorm. Here.
Ta-da!
Here it is. Amazing. This is my roommate, Isabel.
Hello, hello.
This is Thomas. He does not live here. Do you want to show off your side of the room, Isabel?
This is my side of the room. There's just photos of my friends and family, and yeah, that's it pretty much.
Well, it's beautiful. And let's pan on. Oh, yes?
Those are our flowers.
Oh, yes.
Those are the
We love
flowers.
plants.
Very important.
There's another plant. There's a plant. There's a plant.
We love plants.
This is my side of the room. This is Lauren Hill, my queen. This is some good art, and these are some pictures. It's very cozy. This is our Himalayan salt lamp and diffuser.
Wow.
Gotta stay zen.
Gotta stay oily. All right, can you guys talk to me about what it was like to meet each other's roommates and what living on campus is like at BU?
Okay. Yes, I'm Maya. I am a theater major in
Whoa.
SOT.
Yes, I'm
School of
Isabel, also a theater major. We contacted each other online.
Yes. We were both originally going to room with a different person.
Yes.
And then she was like, I don't want to room with someone in School of Theater. So she recommended that we room together.
Yes, exactly. So then we talked online, and then I was in North Carolina for something, and she lives in North Carolina. So we just met up, and we were like, yeah, down.
We went to the art museum.
We went to the art museum.
That was really fun.
It was great.
And cute.
And then we both were like, yeah, down to be your roommate.
Living at BU is really fun.
It is.
It's good. All the freshmen are, on West at least, I don't know about the other places. But on West, all the
great.
freshmen are like in the same place, so it's really easy to like hang out with people.
Yeah.
The food is good.
We live in 1019.
Yeah.
We have air conditioning. That's a plus.
Yeah, it's really hot at the beginning of the year, so.
Do you guys have any advice of what to put in your dorm room? What are some dorm room essentials?
Fan. If you don't have AC, you'll need a fan for like the first 3 to 4 weeks.
Trash can.
Put that trash somewhere.
Yeah, gotta put that trash.
Silverware?
Silverware,
like forks and spoons?
Yeah.
And like cups, so you can like drink stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a bunch of bins where I like put all my snacks because I want my
storage.
snacks.
Clothes too. Don't forget clothes.
All right, here's my last thing.
I'm sorry.
What's it like living on West Campus?
West is best.
East is least.
Facts.
And Bay State is a gray state area. Hey y'all, welcome to West Campus, one of the main dorms at Boston University. This is where most freshmen are put. West Campus is split into 3 main buildings: Rich, Sleeper, and Claflin. All of them house freshmen and other grades. Over there is 1019, which is another dorm here at B. Below Claflin and Sleeper is the dining hall, which I'm about to go eat at. Convenience, which is attached to West Campus, and you can pretty much buy anything you want here, and it's open until really, really late at night, so it's perfect for those late night snacks. Here is a lovely view of West Campus at dusk. You can see the dining hall, you can see students coming home from after class. Up there, that used to be where I lived last year, but no longer. This here is Christopher Riley, a rare animal. This is Nickerson Field, which is huge. It's where most of the sports games are held here on campus. We have soccer, football, band things. I don't know, don't ask me about sports, I'm a theater kid. If you look at Nickerson right now, you can see Frisbee practice, soccer practice, band practice, and whatever they're doing. Over there is Stuvie, the student village, where only the most esteemed juniors and seniors live. Some people say that Stuvie is the nicest house anyone will ever live in. It has a kitchen, a living room, your own bedrooms. I've been in there a couple of times and it is gorgeous. Also, there's an amazing view from the top floor. It has like 37 floors. It's like a penthouse in New York, except instead of looking at New York, you get to see people play football, which for some might be dope. At West Campus, all the dorms have a security guard that watch everybody who comes in. This is Joe.
Hi.
Welcome to West Dining Hall. BU's dining hall is actually rated the top 13th out of all universities, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
What do you like the food, Nick?
Honestly, the variety here is the key. There's always different options.
Yeah, and they have different like fun nights. Like they had 90s night last year, which was nostalgic in a way that none of us actually remembered because we were born in like 99. They have like Western night, which is cowboy themed. They have space night, which is space food. They have underwater food, which is all underwater food.
What's in the middle?
Oh, sorry. Look at that pasta. Look at them potatoes and them greens. Liam, what'd you got?
I got a nice hamburger from BU's dining hall.
These are some freshmen here. Do you guys love the dining hall?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Of course.
Some very enthusiastic freshmen about the dining hall. Did I get too much dessert? Hell yeah. But Liam swiped me in the dining hall, so it's all for free.
Always for a friend.
It's for a friend. That's the thing about the dining hall, is that you can come here on a weekend or any day and stay as long as you want and eat as much as you want. It's really good to come here like on a weekend and do your homework and just do one swipe and get as much food as you want. It's really fun. Another thing is that the people who work in the dining hall are really awesome. Like last year I was friends with Carrie, who worked the pasta station, and she was freaking amazing. I was also friends with Monica, who did the vegetarian station. So pretty much it's an amazing spot, really good food. Sometimes it gets a little bit repetitive, but I feel like every month or so they're able to mix it up. And if you're inventive, then the food's always good.
It's easy as that.
Was that a successful trip to the dining hall?
Of course it was.
It's
like
always a successful trip to the dining hall. All right, I'm gonna go home and do some homework.
Yeah, me too. Gotta keep the grades up.
Catch you on the flip side.
Hey,
Hi.
MTV.
Welcome to our crib.
So this is the entryway. This is our little mud room. You know.
Yeah, we have a little
We have a little rug. It's
You
great.
take your shoes
Take
off.
your shoes off.
Can you tell me who you guys are?
Oh, my name's Lena. I'm a junior in comm studying film and TV.
And I'm Isabella. I'm also a junior. I'm also in comm and I'm studying journalism.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna do some great things.
Tell us about your room.
Well, we live on Bay State, which is beautiful. It looks like Brooklyn. I
Yes.
love it. In a brownstone. In an apartment. A studio apartment.
Studio apartment.
Yes.
Which means that we don't have our own room. It's just one big room. We live where we cook and
Yes. And yeah, it was recently renovated. We had to redecorate a little bit. We're putting up our posters and stuff like that. We just finished. And
trying to make it our own.
trying to get it out.
How'd you pick living here?
So we kind of like lucked up with housing. We both had different housing assignments, and then we did over the summer we did a room change request, and we were like, we want to live in an apartment on Bay State, and this was the thing that was available.
Yeah.
So they emailed us, and they're like, do you want to live on Bay
You got
State?
it.
Great thing about Bay State, it's on East Campus. It's close to COM, which is the College of Communications, and CAS, which is College of Arts and Sciences, and it's not too far from Mugar, which is the library. So you want to show your side of the room?
Yes. So this is my bed. I just have some little desk drawers over there, some posters and lights. I keep some stuff under the bed. You can really utilize the under storage. And then here's my dresser drawer with all my clothes. And we kind of didn't pick it right because that's Lena's closet over there. And this is my closet over there. So
what
when
were you thinking?
We weren't. We
weren't.
didn't.
But it's okay. It's great. It encourages inter-side exchange.
Yeah.
So this is my side. I have some equipment here, some film equipment that I'm using to film a short film right now.
At my house.
At his house. I'm shooting at his house. These are my posters. Some of these are from studying abroad, some museums I visited. This is from one of the museums in London. I studied abroad my freshman year. I was part of the Boston-London program in CGS. These are some more posters. I like a lot of artists and stuff like that, and I have movies. This is my desk. I have a lot of pictures of my friends. Here, I call it the friend wall. And this is my closet. This is our bathroom. We have a bathroom. And
we have a beautiful view. It's night out, but
our view's beautiful.
yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Living
Well,
in Bay State is gorgeous.
It's amazing. It's the best thing that could ever happen, and we're so happy.
We're so happy. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I'm a junior at BU, and I'm a journalism major.
Hi, I'm Lena. I'm a junior at BU, and I'm a film and TV major.
What's your favorite thing about BU and your least favorite thing about BU? Do least favorite first.
Least favorite.
And why?
I think my least favorite thing about BU is, although the campus is really nice, it's a little bit long, so sometimes...
It's very lateral.
Yeah, it's very lateral, so sometimes walking to class takes a long time, but honestly, I love it because it gives me exercise, and it's so beautiful here that you can see all the scenery as you walk to class.
My least favorite part of going to BU is, in part because I'm from Miami, is the weather. I don't fare too well in the cold, in the dark cold, but it's actually really fine. It's really nice right now. It's just the second semester sometimes gets too cold for me, but that's just because I'm from Florida.
Favorite part?
Favorite part, you wanna go first?
I think my favorite part kind of complements my least favorite part. So because BU's campus is so spread out, everybody's walking everywhere. So you'll always run into friends and new people as you walk into class, and it's just a very big community on the strip that BU is, Commonwealth Avenue. Yeah, it's just very poppin'. There's a lot of people, and it's a good vibe.
I really, like, the people that I've met, definitely one of my favorite parts at BU. I love my professors here. Especially, my minor is in comparative literature, and some of the professors that I've encountered within my minor have been so phenomenal. I've learned so many things from them, and from the film professors that I've had.
these people are people that have been studying what they love for a very long time and are really passionate about it. And I've been fortunate to have professors that really love to be resources and want you to use them as a resource. And that was wonderful.
Perfect. 2 quick closing questions. 1, could you describe the student body at BU? And then 2, could you describe what the academics at BU are like?
I think the academics are very rigorous, but they also have very cool classes that you can take for electives when you're done with all your requirements. So I think you have to work hard, but you can also take classes that are very interesting and very unique.
Yeah, as far as the student body goes, I feel like whatever community like you're attracted to, you can definitely find it at BU. Even if you don't at first see it, it's definitely there. If you're like more of a person who likes to be around artists, you can definitely find that group of people. If you're really interested in like social clubs or like any sort of like activity that's like a social activity on campus, you can definitely find that. So it's really finding your niche here.
Well, thank you guys so much. That was super helpful. Hey y'all, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what it's like to live as a student off campus at Boston University. So I live here at this house and it is amazing. It's very different than living on campus because you have to cook all of your own meals and you don't live so close to your classes, but I think it's personally worth it. It's a lot cheaper to live off campus because you don't have to pay for a lot of the accommodations, and it's also a lot more fun. You can have more people over and you can kind of do whatever you want. You can decorate, and I'm staying on campus for the next 3 years, so I have some stability there, which is really nice to have. I live with 4 of my best friends also, which is super wonderful compared to living freshman year with a complete stranger whom I love, but it was a very different experience. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of my house, so come on, let's go look. All right, we're at my apartment. I'm gonna give a quick tour. Here we go, come on in. Welcome to my house. This is the yet-to-be-named household of me and my roommates, Quentin, Ryan, and Ransom. Here is the living room, which still needs to be decorated a little bit. We have our lovely couch, lovely tapestry, and lovely Jewish holiday colored string beads. We have a television here. If you follow me, I'll take you to the kitchen. This is our kitchen. A lot of times we entertain guests and we actually cook a lot of food for our friends who happen to live right across the way in those houses over there. It's super fun to live with next to people you like. This is Ransom and Quentin's room. They live together, but they also pay a super reduced rent. Here's Ransom's room, the bathroom. Hey y'all, I just want to give you a little quick personal tour of my room because I personally love it. Here's my poster wall, which took me a really long time to make, and I'm really proud of it. It's built of all posters of art pieces of graphic novels that I found on Free Comic Book Day last year in Boston, and I collected them all up, cut them up, and taped every single one to the wall. Here's my fireplace, which you can't actually put fire in. It's illegal, but it's the thought that counts. Here's my desk, which is a total mess right now, which is where I do most of my homework when I'm not doing my homework, which is where I always do it on the couch because that's more comfortable. Here's my bookshelf. Here's the ladder that lives in my room right now, which will probably go in a minute, but you know, every good room needs a ladder. And there's my cow, Bess. Good old Bessie. Also, my room looks beautiful at night. I set up a ton of lights, and I'm gonna pan to them right now when I edit this video later and put in a bunch of beautiful shots of what my room looks like at night. Anyway.
Thanks for watching.